Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing something I've not done on this channel before, but I'm pretty excited for it, and I think this is the type of content I will probably produce more of. And let me know what you think about this video. So today I'm going to be unboxing something very special, and this is going to be a multi-tool, and not just any multi-tool. This is a Leatherman multi-tool. And if you know good quality multi-tools, Leatherman is one of the best on the market. And I also got a bonus one. I got a bit kit here that I just grabbed as an addition to this. So because I'm opening it first time, it's gonna be first impressions. I've not seen it before, and just gotta be opening it actually with another Leatherman. It's a smaller version. It's more of a pocket friendly. Okay, so this Leatherman right here I got is Leatherman Signal, and primarily this is meant to be a tool that is meant for outdoor survival. So a tool that you would carry if you go outside and if you go into the woods and somewhere that you potentially might need some sort of survival bit that is just your backup plan, and you can always carry it with you. So I decided to pick this one up and see what I think about it. So the one I got here is in black, and they actually removed this black oxide color on the website, and I kind of had to go and have a look for it elsewhere. But first-hand impression, I think it's really nice size. I expected it to be a bit larger, but I like it as it is this way, and it's not very heavy. So I've heard some people say it is a bit heavy, but I think I kind of disagree on that. I don't think it's really heavy. It's just, it's normal size. Compared to my micro Leatherman, is obviously a bit heavier, but it's chunkier and it's got more things to it. So first thing we got is pliers. Every Leatherman has pliers, and just nice grip to it. Again, I really like the color of this one because it's black, it's dark, it's neutral. It's very cool. I think the color looks absolutely awesome on this. So we got pliers. I'll try to go off as many tools as this one has in itself. So pliers, they got the tweezers as well, and they got the wire tweezers. You can exchange them actually with the hex bit, so you can buy it on the Leatherman website. There's separate pliers available there, and you can change the bits, which is really a good thing that you can do. Then on the Leatherman website they list about 19 tools from what I can see, and I think some of them are a bit of a stretch, but overall I think it's around that number. So going to the next one, when we fold, got a nice little clip to it, and then what else? Some of these parts I actually don't entirely know how to take apart. So this one we got is a knife sharpener, and I do have mixed feelings about this because I've heard people say it wasn't an extremely useful thing, but it's good to have if you're sometimes in the outdoors and you need to sharpen your knife somehow, and this is how you would do it. So a little small knife sharpener is quite handy. And then it goes, attaches here. I'll try to get it. Okay, so that's knife sharpener. Then what else we got here? Pretty sure there was more to it. Oh, okay. So we got a handsaw like this, and just you can cut some stuff. I'll definitely be doing a more in-depth review of how I'm going to be applying this. Maybe potentially go somewhere in the outdoors and just testing it out, all the different bits. That I think that would be the ultimate test of the Leatherman. But this one is just my first-hand experience on the tool. So now I don't even know how to close this. Okay, got it. Next one, got a blade. This blade has got a straight edge and a serrated edge as well at the bottom. So it's actually quite handy that you can cut some ropes, and you can also just cut through stuff. So again, it's a mix of a blade. Not all people like a mix of a blade. I think for a multi-tool like this, for a kind of reserve tool that you might carry, this is actually quite handy, because if you need to cut through rope, this will be a very useful thing to have. And again, it locks, so it's not gonna just accidentally close on you anyhow, and feels very comfortable in your hand, so you can cut stuff. And then let me try to find some more tools, because we got, after the pliers, we got this bit. I'm trying to get it out. I need a moment here. So go whistle. Okay, I got it. So this one is a small Ferrorod right here. And if you need to start a fire, you got an emergency going, and you lost all your backup plans, you lost all your lighters, you lost all the ways to start a fire, this is something you might have, and you can start a fire with this. And also it doubles as a whistle. So this thing, supposedly you can blow and it's gonna make some noise. It's making a decent noise actually. So making some noise, if you are stuck and you need some rescuing help, you can definitely blow the whistle way longer than just shout for help. So that's a great tool to have. And I mean, for serrated, so I got recommended for the Ferrorod, you can use the back of the knife or the back of the handsaw to actually strike it. So what you can do a little test. I have to stand up. Yeah. So you do get a bit of a strike, and it's actually quite soft, so I think that's just how it has to be. You don't need it to be extra hard, and obviously you're not carrying this as a main source of fire for you. So there's a little latch here inside, so that once you put the Ferrorod and the whistle inside, it actually doesn't come undone, so you always know that it's there. But even if you lose it, it's not a big deal, because I know on the website of Leatherman you can always find some replacement bits for that kind of stuff. So what else we got here? So there's a little carabiner, there is a small hex driver, and I mean that carabiner, and then that bit is a hardened piece of steel, so from what I know you can just smash on things. So if you need to install some poles, or if you just need to maybe break a window in the car, that can also work, I guess. And it's just a handy bit of solid steel at the back. So it's got a clip, so if you want to carry it just on your belt, I think that can work. And I think there should be more tools. I think there was a hex driver or something, or there was something. Let me see. Okay. So there are more bits inside the handle. I'm really not super familiar with that tool, so I'm kind of exploring it as I go. But then, how do I even get them out? Okay, that's the first thing I want to say. Like, they're kind of tough to get out. Okay, so there's a can opener. You can open some cans, obviously. If you need to make some holes, just a useful piece of thing. Next one, we got an awl to stitch some things, but I've heard it's not extremely useful nowadays. But it doubles up as a, I guess, I've heard you can open it up as a double up with a knife. So if you open the knife, kind of doubles both sides. So you got an awl and a knife. Just a little sneaky way of operating there. And then, so it locks. That's quite helpful. All of them lock. That's a good thing to know. Now, what do we do? How do I unlock it now? So, this is stuck. It's a bit of a puzzle. Now I unlocked it, I can't lock it back. It's just stuck. Okay, now I got it. So there's a small button that part of the mechanism. And once you hold it, it releases the tool. So that's how it works. Actually, very nice and neat. It's a very chunky button, so you're not going to mix it. I mean, when you know that it's there. So then it just closes, and I think, from what I understand, it works for all the tools, so not just the awl, but the can opener, yes. so that unlocks. And what else we got here? We have, I think there's one more tool that is trying to hide, but we're gonna get it. This right here is a tricky bugger. Okay, so this one is a small screwdriver. If you need, you can again close that tool like that. It's a little bit steep. Okay, and yeah, so you can almost close it fully, not quite, but almost. That does the job. And it's a flat bit from Leatherman, doubles up as a Phillips driver, and you got a flat driver as well, flat bit driver. So you always got the important tools on you. But also what I have here, I got a bit kit. So these are just some additional bit drivers you can get if you ever need. And what I find, these are super light, and you can just like, I think how many bits there here, should be around 20 something probably bits, doesn't really say on the packaging. Yeah, right, you can look it up. I think it's about 20, maybe more, maybe less, around so you can see this one, it's got these guys, and you got another one, and they kind of have in a hard little pocket that you could call it. They all arrange nicely. They kind of very stiff in there, but what happens is if you ever need a bit, get it out. They're quite stiff there, so you're not gonna lose it. And then if you want, you can exchange it for the one you got. So maybe let's say you're using something, and then you can use another bit. So I think that was a nice little addition to the existing kit, and yeah, that's how we got it. What else we got? There's that. Covered that side, this side, yes. I think that's about it, I guess, with this tool and the bits. So, and definitely I think it's a really handy piece of equipment. It just collapses all into a very compact form factor, because as you got here, and it has a really good amount of tools, and plus if you grab a bit set as well, a bit kit, it also helps with where you have some extra tools, and it's always really nice if you don't want to carry too much. But as an essentials, I think this really doubles up as a really useful tool. And plus I think honestly, like, this is not going to be your main piece of equipment, but sometimes when you don't have a lot of things on you, you just have something as a backup plan. It's always great to have. And finally there's a sheath here that is some nylon sheath, and has a belt loop. You can just put it there on your belt. So let's see how that goes. So the knife goes like this, and it's quite secure there, so it doesn't fall out. That's nice. And like that. So even in a sheath, it's a very compact thing. I mean, I don't know what else I can show you. I got like a pen, I guess, in comparison, you can see. So it's about a pen tall, and width-wise you can see that much. So really compact. You can carry it with one hand, you can put it in a pocket. I'll be doing more reviews about this, so how am I going to carry this, how useful some of the tools are. And I think this will be it for the video. Also, from what I know, all the Leatherman tools, they come with a warranty of 25 years, so if you use it correctly, if you got some damage that is just natural wear off, usually, like if maybe let's say your pliers break, you get a replacement, no problem with Leatherman. You can just contact support and they get this sorted for you. So this was the review. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about that kind of style of videos in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.